Hello there, and welcome to my Bloons Tower Defense 5 channel. I'm Italian Ninja. This is where I make attempts at defeating challenges I've set out for myself, make progress, and learn to get better at this game, and subsequently, life. If you enjoy this type of stuff, feel free to subscribe. If you comment, I'll shout you out. And I'm going to get this game going here, and I am just going to throw a caveat in there for that. Anybody who does comment or subscribe, and I found out recently that the people who do subscribe that don't have, if you don't have your subscription set to public, I can't see that you subscribe to me, and I don't know who it is specifically that subscribed to me. Basically what I'm trying to get at is it's impossible for me to shout you out if you don't comment and your subscriptions aren't public. So because there's no way that I even knew that you subscribed to me, right? So if you comment on top of subscribing, I'm just gonna shout everybody out that comments. So I don't even know if the people that comment actually subscribed. It could be just some guy who's not subscribed at all, but I'm probably still gonna shout you out just because, well, I don't have any other mechanic to interact with you guys properly. So yeah, there's that. That's the first caveat. Second caveat to my intro is that to all the people that do subscribe and that do comment, please give me like a week to get to it. And it's not a normal thing. I'm gonna, once the new year comes, I'll be friggin', oh, Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays, by the way. And Happy New Year to everybody. But what I do want to say is that to all the people that comment and subscribe and that are like itching to get their shout out, just bear with me because it's holiday season and I'm gang shooting some of these videos. So I'm shooting 3 of them at a time. Over the next 4 days, I'm shooting 3 videos a day, and I'm gonna post them. I think it was 4 days actually. So 4 days, 3 videos a day gets me covered for my Christmas break. All the days I'm going away and gonna go enjoy some stuff. So, yeah, I'm sure I'll have tons of stories for you guys when I come back, and things that I get to share with y'all. Tell you, something that I think is pretty interesting is that, if anybody who's watching this and you haven't watched me before, this is the first I started this YouTube channel like a month ago from scratch. I've only told one person in real life. And that person actually just told me about I told him, I actually told the guy, I go, man, I had a funny weekend, eh? I'll tell you guys the origin story of how this all actually started. I was with my girlfriend and I was up in the middle of the night. I think it was like midnight or something like that. And she was going to bed, and I was like thinking about going to bed, but I wasn't quite there yet, And I was just looking through my phone, and I seen the Bloons Tower Defense 5 game, which I haven't played in, I'll admit, I haven't played in years. I pick it up, and I played it for like 5 hours straight, 6 hours straight, maybe until like 6 in the morning. Ruined my whole next day, and I mean, she was pretty upset with me for all that, but we talked about it, and I'm working on it. But anyway, the point is that I was like, my love of this game was reignited. And I was like, oh man, this game's so cool. But I couldn't justify playing it to myself until the preceding week, where I'm at work, and one of the guys that I work with, he's like, how's your weekend or whatever, and I'm telling him about my weekend, and I told him about this. I go, dude, like I don't play video games, and I picked up Bloons Tower Defense 5, and I just played it for like 6 hours straight in the middle of the night, and he just like started laughing, and then told me, he goes, I go, you probably don't know that game, and he goes, I know that game, and I go, how do you know that game? And he goes, I watch a guy on YouTube that plays. It's not Bloons Tower Defense 5. He told me about the guy makes Bloons. I can't remember if it's the battle version or whatever. I'll be honest, guys, I don't follow a lot of gaming channels or anything, so you guys are likely to know better than me, but apparently there's a guy who does battles with people. I'm clearly not there yet, so maybe I'll get there one day, but uh this is where I'm at right now, and you guys are watching and following along, so and man, we could do so much fun stuff with this type of content. I just, I'm a pretty creative person, and this helps my brain work on a difficult and hard problem while I have like a million other things going on in my real life. But it's like a small little thing I get to focus on that just, it gives me a little bit of satisfaction, and I get to interact with you guys and tell stories, and you get an inside mind to a real person who's just trying to make it in life just like you. Um, and I hope you guys follow me throughout the time that I make this stuff. So, and if you guys, if at any point you guys are uninterested and you guys, decide, like, if somebody is subscribed right now and they decide like, hey, I don't like this guy anymore, you can unsubscribe, man. That's cool. I just want people to, like, really, like, a big goal with a lot of things should be to reduce suffering. Like, if you think about it, when you solve a problem for somebody, or say somebody creates a company or creates a product, a good example is mason jars. If you guys, anybody who's interested in this type of stuff should look into mason jars, because this is a really interesting story. But the guy who actually created mason jars, I can't remember his first name, but his last name's Mason. That's why we call them mason jars. It was like the way to preserve food before was like, yeah, you had the glass jar, but the way that you sealed the top of it was like dipping it in hot wax, sealing wax, and turns out it was a mess, and it was fairly ineffective, because I think it was like one or two in 10 jars didn't survive the winter, which is like, that's kind of a big deal. If you lose 10% or 20% of your preserved food when you're in a survival situation, let's just presume somebody's in a survival situation, or maybe lives off the land, right? Because I imagine a lot of people who are doing preservation mainly for the winter are going to be people who are in a let's say they're deprived in some kind of way, right? They don't have a surplus of resources in the winter, or else they wouldn't be preserving things during when the food's good, right? So actually, mason jars were created as a preservation method, and I mean, like, universally adopted. Oh, did I lose? Oh, I didn't lose. Thank God. Thank God. Thank the big man upstairs. You're the man, big man. That was a little close, though. I didn't like that. I got to start building right away. I'm going to go here, and I am going to fireball, intense magic. We're going to rush lightning bolt as quick as possible, unless things start to get dicey here. Then we're just going to toss down a ninja monkey and upgrade. Things are looking okay, though. I might go ninja monkey anyway. Let's see. Let's get over 1,000. Yeah, we'll be okay. Okay, lightning bolt. I like that. I like that. I like it. I like it. Anyway, so we're shooting the shit there about mason jars. You guys would be impressed with, this isn't looking great. What am I doing? What am I doing wrong? What am I doing wrong? I don't get it. The first video I made today, I made 3 videos today. The first video I made today, I got to level 77. Second video, 49. Third video, 49. So anyway, things are not going great, but you guys keep tuning in. Things will get better. I'm going to keep making progress. I'm going to beat this game on Impoppable. So I've gotten to 77 so far. When I first started this, I think I get to level like 45 or 46, So we're going to get there. If you guys keep hanging along, we'll get there probably even faster, because this is motivating. So thank you, guys. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas. Be good people. Bye.